And hello everybody. Here is the live stream. Let's go and see how the market is doing. So I'm currently in position, and yeah. So by the way, guys, happy Thursday! Happy Thursday! We finally survived the FOMC rate decision day, which was yesterday in Wednesday. So right now we are in the like aftermath of all of this decision. And we can see over here that we move into the upside. I managed to open along at $62,000 just about an hour ago or something. Like no, it was earlier. So I enter it at around 3 hours ago. So basically in 12. Okay. Right now I'm kind of waiting for a little bit higher level, like 63,400, and this level at 63,680. This is the level that I'm looking for. Actually, however, I'm trying to take profit a little bit earlier. Um, Looking from what level over here. So this level 63,800, 600. You can see over here that is previous top range. So this level should work. And I'm looking a little bit lower than this level just to take the profits. So guys, let me know in the chat what did you do yesterday. Have you managed to take profits or at least take this opportunity from the market? So far, it's really interesting. We see this rate decision impact all of the markets. Gold, I think gold made new all-time high. Where is gold? So let me see. So yeah, gold yesterday tried to make a new all-time high. You can see this touch. And today it's still moving to the upside. Nasdaq recovering really good, really well. Yesterday was really busy day, and market is just move it up and down really hard. I barely, I tried to catch some moves, but when I saw how fast it moves and how crazy it is, I just skip it. I didn't. I tried Nasdaq yesterday. We tried to go short from 9,500. Didn't go well because we got stop out. But the problem is the really tight stop that I did use. So this megaphone pattern over here actually work it as a bear pattern. So you can see that we move it to the downside from the resistance of the megaphone, broke to the downside, touch it a couple of levels, and then pull to the upside. So anyway, this move to the downside and to the upside and again to the downside was quite unexpected. It was expected to go like to bottom of the megaphone, however, and not lower. And especially this next pump to the upside, then pump to the dump to the downside, that was not expected as I would imagine. Right now, market is advancing to the upside. We are in some sort of wedge over here, and making really tight range of the top over here at 9800. So I'm pretty sure that we might reverse from this point. That could take a time. However, I'm looking for some move to the downside. From this area, it could be some choppiness in this price action. And look at VWAP. We are again above the VWAP. We are again looking for touch of the VWAP during this training session. So yeah, that's the plan for Nasdaq. Let's see how it's gonna be executed. I don't know if we're gonna short it or we're gonna stay away from it. However, right now it looks like it's gonna have some pull to the downside. So let's see, we still have a few hours to go, and we might take some opportunities. On the Bitcoin, I moved my stop loss to profit target. So profit target. So the stop loss actually, I place it on the 400 points above. And right now, like if it seems like we got 5 waves to the upside move, and I'm still not sure if this area one is a 1-2 or it's AB. That what I don't understand so far. And if there is a move to the upside and this is AB, then it's a bad sign. However, if it's a 1-2 and this 1-2, 1-2, so if we get a lot of, um, let me, I'm gonna use Elliott wave so I can express myself a little bit better. So if this is 1-2, then okay, 3-4-5, and this is 1-2 inside the third wave to the upside from bigger cycle. So if this all match up and it's actually a 1-2, then we are really bullish, and we're gonna have some extension to the upside from $63,000 and forward. There is a chance that we could go to the 61 back again today. Looking for this opportunity actually to see the price advance to 63, 600, and then pull to the downside to 61, 80, 800, 61, 500 ish. That's the area where it could reverse. Um, so I really want to see some interesting price action today. At the moment, I'm pretty good long, um, and I'm waiting for this take profit. I might increase the position slightly. I'm feeling pretty good because the market moved really nicely. Mm, didn't catch any choppiness on this area. So far, so good. 1 second. Um, so so right now we kind of making some kind of flag. Not really sure if it's gonna be bullish, but yeah, could be. What about Nasdaq? So the Nasdaq in some kind of, you know, chopping area over here. That's the area of choppiness, and we right at the apex of this wedge. So that's the area where we can see some strong short squeeze on the market open, and it's gonna happen in just a few minutes. So we might see a big spike in the volume and potential. Like I'm looking potentially for the short squeeze over here, like move to 9800, then 9825 actually, and then pull to the downside. That's what I would like. That's what I'm expecting actually. This is not what I like to see. This is actually what I expected. And yeah. So how are you doing, guys? Let me know what you think about the market. Um, and by the way, who watching this live stream, give me a favor, hit a thumbs up below this video. This is gonna help tremendously. So once again, back to Bitcoin. So I'm looking for this level. And let's take a quick look on others. So right here is Ethereum. Ethereum had a good breakout. Look at this. We got the breakout from Ethereum, and right now it's a really positive sign for the market. Really positive, and I really do like what I see on the market right now. We got finally we got this breakout that we kind of anticipated for a pretty long time. So you can see this breakout move to the levels in the level 2 400 to 500 as well. So next level is to 550 and to 700, and really key level is to 800. There it is, there to 800 level. If we're gonna break through 800, that's gonna open some really nice opportunities for price to move to 3000. That's for sure. That's what I'm actually waiting for. Thank you guys for those legends who actually put a thumbs up below this video. Thank you. So yeah, here we are. What about other tokens and coins? So yesterday we see some volatile action on yesterday, and today we just basically recovered and basically moved to where we was yesterday. So actually nice spring over here. Like if we're gonna use 4 hour or maybe 1 hour time frame, that's actually looking pretty good, pretty decent spring. And right now there is a chance that we're gonna go through these areas up to the 11,000 area. Um. By the way, I shared this chart for the Telegram group just a few hours ago. So over here I have daily moving averages, and this bold red line is daily moving average 200, and this orange line is daily moving average 100. So we can see there we have a desk cross, so it's a bearish signal actually. But uh, today we got breakout through moving average 100 over here, and we got breakout through this downtrend line, like so. And right now we are moving to the moving average 200. So 63,900 is the target for this moving average, and yeah, we're probably gonna retest it. Look at this. We retested these moving average numbers of times. One, two. Even there was small hiccup. Then again. Here we had a fake out. However, I still count it as a retest. So another retest over here. And if we're gonna fail this one, that's gonna be bad. But once again, I'm looking positive for the market. I really hope so that we're gonna break through it in actually and actually we'll have a nice move to the upside. So this is what I'm actually looking for. I'm looking for a move to the 70s, but I'm not really sure if we can break through moving average 200. Let's see. Today is probably an important day for this price action, and as I discussed just a few minutes ago, we kind of get the resistance over here at 63, 800, 600, from where we could go back to 60s, go back to 61s, and then after that start to move to the upside. But remember, today is a Thursday, which means the weekend is really close, and usually on weekends we have really bad price action. Usually if the price go to the weekend on the high note, like it's going to the upside, it's usually mean that the weekend gonna be flat. It's gonna be weak in terms of liquidity, in terms of price action and opportunities. And only on Monday we're gonna see price drop. So um, looking at this kind of behavior, I would say that we're going to see um, market to reach this moving average probably on Friday. Then we're gonna left with no liquidity or whatsoever for weekend, and after that, after weekend, we're gonna see some rejection to the downside on the Monday and Tuesday in upcoming week. So this is kind of expectations slightly uh, slightly negative. However, it is what I find from the market on the late period. So you can see over here, for example, um, just to confirm this idea, I'm gonna open up my recent idea on Bitcoin. I still didn't share it to the Telegram. I'm gonna share it in a few minutes, I guess. So look at this idea. So what we have over here, I mark it with such box the weekend top zone. So what this means? It means that the Friday, you can see over here, Friday, 26th July, we came in to the weekend on the high note. So you can see over here, the weekend was pretty good. Move it to the upside, move it to the downside, and move to the upside once again. Establish it new high. However, it was a lower high if we compare it from the past. Compare it to previous one. Unfortunately, it doesn't load the chart. However, we can imagine this. So we came back to new week, and new week started with a drop. Then we traded. Once again, the same area. You can see over here. Friday, we got on a high note. We ended Friday on a high note. However, Saturday and Sunday was shitty day, and Monday was even not even better. So we get flat, and we get moved to the downside through the week, and then again moving to the upside on Friday over here in the end of August, and we reach it the weekend and the weekend again. Top it out. Don't have any liquidity to go further, and just in Monday it hits and drops really hard. And then same again happening over this area as well. So in another area of the market top was just on the last weekend. So we see that market reached it to 6,500. Then we got this weekend, no liquidity, no good price action, and things like this. Then move it to the downside, and finally we on this week we kind of moving to the upside, which is good. However, once again, we approaching the weekend area where it's gonna be a low on liquidity and gonna be low um, on volume and whatsoever. So you know, I would like to see price actually move to the upside since next week. However, looking on this kind of repeating process, and I'm kind of not expecting that. I'm expecting that we're gonna go to the resistance at 64,800, $65,000 on the Friday, and then we're gonna left with nothing on the weekend, and probably gonna go to the downside slightly. However, this area is, looks like a double bottom. It's still developing, still not confirmed because we have a neckline. We didn't break through through the neckline, and that's all means that we kind of going to we need to confirm. We need to confirm that the market is gonna break through this area or it's gonna reverse from it. So that's the question for I guess next. So for tomorrow and for the Monday as well. And so far, we just kind of looking on this area. We're trying to put good trades over here. Um, yeah, we kind of pop into the upside slightly. What about Nasdaq? Uh, yeah, so market opened with a fake out. We came back to the range, and looks like it's it's kind of trying to go there to the short squeeze. But yeah, you know. So, guys, oh, whoa, whoa, we're pushing slightly to the downside, below 800 on the Nasdaq. What about Bitcoin? Is also rejecting from 63,000. That's not really good. So this kind of transfer, I'm transforming this shape on the go, and just to see where we can actually break out or not. So right now, I'm kind of feel safe because I got really good entry on this breakout from $62,000, and right now I'm feeling safe. I don't want to risk too much on this one. I have my target there. I could fix 1,000 profits over here. However, I still waiting for my target. Mm, and my target is also backed slightly in Elliott wave counts. Actually, I noticed that we got this triangle over here, which is potentially the wave of four of five impulse wave, which means this wave to the upside is a impulse wave five. And here is kind of questionable where the wave one is. This is wave one or this is wave one. I'm not really sure, and I don't want to go too deep in the 30-second time frame and count waves inside 30-second time frame. That's insane. Sometimes it's only in even on the 1 hour time frame or 30-minute time frame. It's insane to count these waves, especially on Bitcoin where we have um, mm, uh, so many exceptions to the rules. Like uh, the Elliott wave is very particular in some rules. However, there is some exceptions, and what I find, and what other Elliott waves traders find that uh, cryptos and the Bitcoin, they kind of tend to break some rules. Well, not exactly break. It's almost going on exceptional side. Like there is some rules that have some exceptions, and it seems like Bitcoin just love to move in within exceptions. So um so if like I would like to put my stop loss slightly higher right there, it's gonna be safe. It's gonna be safe because we have these highs over here, highs over there. So we're gonna pull to the downside really hard, and then got my profits, or we will pull from this area at 62,700. So um Nasdaq still kind of moving in sideways, doesn't move anywhere. So New York just opened with just 10 minutes on the session of New York, and let's see. It's for me, Bitcoin is not top it yet. Maybe I'm wrong. However, I don't see this as a top as a reversal pattern on the top. What usually we have is double bottom, double top, triple bottom, things like this, Bart head style top and reversals. And so right now it seems like it's still not there. It is choppy. It is a little bit choppy, and we can see that the market in the New York just started, and we didn't see any increase in volume inside this area. I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's not. Usually we see more increase in the volume. However, right now, um, it doesn't seem like they care. Hmm, some buyers on the Nasdaq. Let's see if it's gonna be a short squeeze, it's gonna be fast. Like we saw this, we already saw this. For those who watching this live stream, we saw this many times how fast it could be. So let's get a look on others as well. So Solana making slight breakout from the resistance over here that we discussed, which is kind of interesting. Oops. So I have here on the Solana Bitcoin a chart. You can see that it's kind of declining to the downside right there. And we kind of had a move to the upside during summer months, but right now it's kind of started to decline and consolidate in this area. So we're gonna see. Um, this is the levels. So this is the range, right? And if we're gonna get to the support of the range, there is a chance that we're gonna move to the upside. However, uh, important one is the fake outs. So if we're gonna have a fake out over here or a real breakout, this is the question. So Solana, slightly. I'm not really sure if it's a strong move to the upside. However, on the USD chart, that's looking quite interesting. We're breaking out from local resistance. We have some support areas and things like this. And this pattern of descending triangle, it's it's 50-50 pattern because it's triangle. However, it's a period in the market in the bull trend. And after in the bull trends, if this pattern appears during the bull trend, it's possible that the bull trend is just on the pulse, and then we're gonna see move to the upside really strong after this triangle as well. So looking positively and looking with some good perspective on the markets. Dogecoin is really interesting. I just recently shared the idea about the Dogecoin, and here is this idea. Um, you can see over here I compare it with the Stellar. There is a lot of things happening on the chart, but um, once you see this, you will not unsee this anymore. um, so this is the Stellar chart from really long time ago. It's a 2017 chart. Right here we have all-time high move to the upside. Then we have bear market during summer and even some months of autumn. Then in the middle of the autumn, still are doing something that I would like to say reversal, right? So it's accumulating and then it pull to the upside, creating some kind of wedge and start to go in a bull trend. So it's basically pulling to the upside, making higher high, then slight decrease, then again rounding. So you can see over here this rounding area. The moving averages, look at moving averages that the price is just um, consolidating above these moving averages and start to build up the momentum to the upside. And we can see the higher high, once higher high, and again higher low, higher high, and again. So, and to the all-time high. After that, it starts to decline. But that's the key area which I like to show and discuss. So right here, the Dogecoin, and Dogecoin is versus USDT, and it's a long-term time frame. It's a 3-day time frame. It's not weekly. However, it's really close in terms of many aspects. For example, moving averages looking pretty similar, and it having pretty similar price behavior. So we kind of have all-time high region right here at 60 cent. Then we pull into the downside with lower lows area, lower highs, I'm sorry, and start to accumulate in half of the cent. So it's accumulating, breaking through this resistance line over here. Look at Stellar do the same. It's breaking out through this resistance, right? So over here, and yeah, and go to the outside with the same zigzag shape. You can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we create a wedge. And right now we're still in the wedge. We still didn't break through the wedge. So um, while we have so many similarities, it could go to a different direction. But yeah, it's kind of looking the same. And I did find that um, I had I think in 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I had similar view on the Shiba Inu, and I was comparing Shiba to the XRP, and it was pretty same. And Shiba actually did the same. So let's hope that Dogecoin is gonna do the same this year. Right now, we're still in the wedge. We need to break out. We need to consolidate above the moving averages and things like this, and then we're gonna see some move to the upside. We still got almost a 1 year to complete this shape. So this is a long-term perspective, and this is only for those who are looking for some kind of investment, what to put in their portfolio for 2025 and things like this. So for me, Dogecoin 100% is going to be in my portfolio. I'm not really sure how exactly what exactly the portion it will be. It's going to be 10% or slightly less. I don't know. Will I will think about it. But risk reward over here is really crazy. I mean, it's really crazy. If you like entering even right now, you targeting, let's say, previous all-time high or a little bit less than that. So it's going to be 4x. Like, for example, if you invest in here $1,000, you're going to get $4,000 on this area, on this level. And if we're gonna have a stop loss, it's gonna be a $200 stop loss or something like this. So I think it's worth to keep this like this. Or you can take another approach, like if you, for example, some people willing to lose on investments about $1,000. So if you're willing to lose $1,000, that would means that your 20% stop loss is a $1,000 loss. So what you do like 1,000 divide by 20%. So if you're gonna divide 1,000 by 20%, you need to divide by 0.02. $1,000 divided by 0.02 is going to be $5,000 investment. So you invest in $5,000 on 20% price move to the downside, you lose $1,000. That's easy math. And on the target of previous all-time highs or a little bit lower, you're gonna get 4x, like $20,000 from your investment. So yeah, make calculated risks. Make sure that you're following risk management really, really good, because it's a crypto. Sometimes it's just doing some weird things, and we have to imagine that. We have to add this to our plan and things like this. So be careful. Try to avoid unnecessary investments and trading, and avoid gambling. Absolutely, you have to avoid the gambling, because that's stupid. I know people do like gambling, but um, I mean, I wish you luck, but seriously. So Dogecoin we discussed. Aevo, I checked it yesterday. Aevo price, it's still kind of new. We got downtrend channel. By the way, I find this chart from some guy on TradingView. So yeah. So cheers for them. Really, really nice pick. I find this chart interesting. It's having pretty big uh, price range. However, like for example, if you're willing to lose $100 on this move, that's your target. That's your entry size. It's about $500. So about like it's 24%. I just calculated roughly. So the target is 100% profit. So 2x to the position size, which is kind of interesting. And let's hope that we can get some kind of confirmation from this trade, and I'm gonna post it for our group as well. Next one, Toncoin. So Toncoin finally break out from this flag. It's actually really nice to see that we broke through this flag, and we continue pushing to the upside. We have areas of 5.86. You can see over here. I double clicked on this level. So this area is really important resistance right now. Next resistance is 6180. So 618, 654, 695. So these areas, they probably gonna play, but we need a strong breakout to the upside. That's not a buy setup for me. So take a note. So we move into the downside. We're really, really close to the stop loss on my trading position over here. Um, so yeah, looking for. I'm just looking. And right now on the Nasdaq, we pull into the downside. We're still kind of above this line that I draw. However, if I'm gonna be more precise, that's gonna be another line, and we are probably below the line already. So anyway, um, it's choppy price action. It's really hard to catch. No fun at all, I guess. Mm. By the way, guys, did you know that we actually reached $63,000 on Bitcoin this one? That's, I mean, this is a milestone, I guess. Because probably you guys saw this meme about $60,000 level that is chopping. That's that's knocking on the door with a saw, um, that's $60,000 was a really rough. I mean, we tried so many times, we wrecked it so many times from $60,000, and yeah, right now we're finally above it. So it was fun. Um, well, yesterday we had more people watching this live stream. You guys are legends, for sure. That's today we have less viewers. However, yeah, what I, what I'm looking for trades actually. I'm doing this for myself, guys. I'm actually to, trying to record my trades and then rewind back, try to see what was my mindset, what was my reasoning behind the trades, and what the mistake did I did, and things like this. So it's kind of journal for my trades, and I hope you find it helpful as well for you, because I find it's helpful for me. Like I'm sitting in the on the night and just get a headphone and quickly check through the live stream, quickly put it on a double speed, check it where I enter it, check it where I exit, what I have said about that, what I feel about that. I kind of trying to remind myself and think about how was I feeling at that moment, and yeah, it's kind of help in making streams and trying to, you know, engage you guys and trying to um, entertain it at the first place, right? It's another part of this one. So um, sometimes it's hard to fill the bowels, and things like this. But Yeah, so that's why sometimes it's complicated to trade like you trade without the stream, right? So it's kind of different. Um, and for those who like don't make any journal, like real journal, right, of your trades on Excel or Notion or maybe in just a paper, if you don't do this, I highly recommend you to I don't know, maybe start some kind of channel where you post your trades, or start a trading view, post your trades there, or even start recording the videos. And the easiest to do this is actually making through the YouTube. You don't have to, you know, keep it on your storage and things like this. So yeah, this is kind of journal for me, and I'm trying to improve my trading and find new ways to make money on the market, and especially right now, in this futures market like Nasdaq. I find it really interesting to trade and to just look at it, and it's really interesting. It's really volatile, and it's highly liquid markets. And during the day, you can find a lot of things and a lot of places where you can trade, take short, take long, and not just buy and hold. Like we did in cryptos. It's a little bit different, and I'm finding myself this kind of interesting part, and I'm looking for a new challenge for myself. So in previous years, I traded only with a swing trading approach, and in investment approach, like buy and hold for months. For example, trades on the Dogecoin. Where is it? And trades on the Dogecoin was one of the biggest trades in my life from investment standpoint, and things like this. Um, so yeah, in the future, trading futures, trading Bitcoin and futures is slightly different to that, and I guess I guess guys, it's a new step for me. So right now we're at 62,877. We didn't break through 62,700, which is pretty good. Pretty good. However, we kind of touched this zone at 62, 705, 700. So yeah, that's may go to the downside, but I don't know. As you can see, I don't enter the position. I don't decrease the position at the moment. Mm, I'm feeling kind of relaxed because of the FMC decision. We kind of survived it through the yesterday market fluctuations, which is good. And yeah, I'm kind of feeling good on this one. And this setup that I took just a few hours before live stream, um, it was one of those setups that I like. We got a trending market, we got some consolidation, we got key levels on this consolidation, and I had a pretty tight stop loss actually. If I go back over here, I put a stop loss below 61,800. That was a tight stop loss, and I started to build position from I think from 62 something. So I added a couple of times to this position, and right now it's one contract over here. So that's kind of breakdown of the trade, and yeah. So, what's the news on the market? Let's screen through some news. I'm gonna try to find something. Louisiana state government officially accept Bitcoin and crypto as a valid form of a payment. Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. There is a video of Donald Trump used Bitcoin to pay at a bar in New York. Wow, that's awesome. I mean, if you pay in Bitcoin with Bitcoin in the bar, your fee probably gonna be bigger than the actual beer, right? Unless they bind for the whole bar. I guess so. Mhm. So, pretty nice price action. We're still moving to the upside slightly. I don't know. Nothing crazy happening. Nasdaq is actually chopping around again. So you can see we kind of move it from this range to the bottom of the range, and yeah, it's kind of slow, but I'm pretty sure that the movement is gonna be really soon on this one. Really soon on this one. I would like to play some sell order over here. I'm not gonna be crazy today for this one. I'm just gonna try to sell this one with a small stop loss and small take profit around. Okay, it's 97.65, 60. Okay. 60, where we could go. Could go into 35s actually. I don't know. Let's put it like this. 30s, 35, 40, 45s. Let's put it for 45s. So the idea over here is that okay, we kind of broke through this rising wedge, and we're still chopping around. I'm not really sure to enter right now because I could chopped by the price action from these areas. Maybe a little bit higher stop loss would be even slightly better. Um, Once again, we still didn't hit the entry, so I'm kind of waiting on this one. And another thing is if we're gonna break through 785, and then if we're gonna break through 785, that's gonna be the pretty much the same trade, but the breakout trade, right? So it's kind of complicated to explain, but I guess you understand. I'm gonna delete this one. So I'm kind of looking for a move to this one, maybe even a little bit higher, and then you know, who knows? Um, Looks like a lot of algo trading on this one because we chopping in the range, and that's looks like a spread, just a spread bots trading their way. We got some sales, we got some buys, but they're really tiny, and most of the trading is just algo trading. Volume's still kind of low. I don't know if people just trying to have a chill day or what. By the way, let's get back to Bitcoin and talk about a little bit about the fear and greed index. You can see yesterday we was in neutral territory at 45. Today we almost at 50, which means 100% neutral, right? So we are in the neutral territory. So people still not so greedy and not so fear, right? And that's kind of good signal, I guess. But the whole area was full of fear. And why it was that like that? It's just simply because this is consolidation area and nobody kind of know what's going to happen next. We always have like a lot of sell-offs from key levels, and some key levels we don't even reach on a previous moves, and just just selling off from some levels like 60, 63, 64, and that's why we got some fear on the market because of that, because everybody is fearing that the market is gonna sell off from random level. And right now, so this is the coins only right now. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, XRP top 5. Then we got Dogecoin, which is good. Toncoin still above Tron. Tron is kind of getting some kind of reversal today. Um, everything Bitcoin and other tokens had a good had a really good had a really good night yesterday. Moved to the upside really nicely. So everything on pretty much similar note, except Tron had moved to the upside um, earlier, and then it just started to take profits from the top. Cardano in same station, Avalanche, same. Everything pretty same. We see Sue to kind of moving to the upside. Kind of moving to the upside, which is interesting. I kind of see potential in Sue, but I don't really know. Maybe I'm not so sure to actually get this right now. So Phantom kind of having fun, having a little bit different shape, and Theta as well. Look at Theta. Oh, we got the entry on the Nasdaq. Whoa! This is long squeeze. This is going to the long side. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be chopped up right now. There's some kind of news. What the news was there? Hmm. Man, I don't know. Maybe that's kind of not expected. Like we chop to the downside really fast and move to the upside. This is not what I would expect. However, overall, the picture is moving to the downside from here, or at least to the side. So yeah, we got stopped out from Nasdaq, so which is fine. Okay, we tried. We tried. I mean, this is not like for me. Like I'm looking at this area and I don't see long over here. I don't see long. You can say that I'm crazy, but I mean, I don't know. I don't see this as a long, but who knows? Maybe I will learn something new from these markets. That's interesting. I'm kind of waiting. I'm looking for a move to the VWAP, which is around 9066, and for Bitcoin, we're still moving to the upside slightly. 63,018, which kind of cool. Kind of cool. Okay, let's wait a little bit more. I hope we're gonna reach 63,300 on this move, but who knows? So we got some tricky price action right there. Almost hit my stop loss. But overall, it's start moving to the upside, create a higher high over here. But who cares on the Bitcoin, right? For the higher highs, higher lows, right? Nobody cares, right? It was actually so tempting to trade yesterday, especially in the after hours after his FOMC decision. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't because it was quite choppy in the start, and then it just moved to the upside without any stop. And so I'm really glad that I opened the chart today, and I saw this consolidation zone, which is quite a good entry for long. So Nasdaq, yeah, Nasdaq breaking through highs. Okay, like we talk about this, like we're gonna see some short squeeze to the upside, then pull to the downside. I mean, but what we got there, I don't know. I'm gonna learn from this. I'm gonna learn. I'm not gonna trade this. I'm gonna learn from this. Like, okay, we started the day from some kind of wedge. We pull it to the downside in some kind of Dorito pattern. So this is looks like Dorito or wedge as well. And right now we are pulling really hard to the upside. What is this? I don't know. This is some kind of joke. Hmm. That's really interesting. That's really interesting setup. Why they decided to go to the upside from here? That is really interesting to me. And especially if I look on this chart on 30-minute time frame or even 50-minute time frame, I got this wedge to the upside. You know, it's hell. Okay. We are at the resistance area 63,100 for Bitcoin. And let's hope we're gonna break through it. Yeah, I'm really glad that we had stop loss over here. That's really good because if you kind of enter in such things and you don't have a stop loss, what you gonna do? Like you're gonna enter with a huge position over here to just cover it? No, 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 I don't think so. That's too risky, and you're gonna close in a loss. It's also not really good. So placing stop losses is really really good and saved my ass so many times. And even on those oh yeah, we got new highs on the Bitcoin. We got a new highs on the Bitcoin. Yep, that's good. Let's see if we can actually hold this pressure to the upside and actually take these profits. So back to Nasdaq, like we talked about, like if you don't have a stop loss over here, you're gonna be chopped by this price action. So this is kind of like what the people are doing actually on there. So they taking money from retails, right? So they taking money from those who not placing stop loss. They know where your stop loss. They know where you don't have stop loss and things like this, and so they are pretty sure about what they're doing. And this kind of market is full of algos that's set up for such things, and the traders there are also trained to do such things. So they are really smart people, and they trying to take money from us, and so that's why it's better to to protect yourself with a stop loss, and that's safest measure of what you can do. So we got some rejection from 300. Oh, 295. That's what we reached actually. 295. I don't know if you're gonna hold this or go higher. I'm looking for my target. I'm kind of protecting myself with at least a small stop and take profit. Like at least some profits I'm gonna take. That's the key over here. I think, especially when you have a good runner. So right now I have a really good trade, place it in really good place, and just I'm just holding it but because of that. If I go, if I get a better like bet entry like from 60 to 800, for example, um, I would worry it. I would worry it right now. So, however, the market structure here is really good. I mean, we have higher highs, higher lows, all this kind of stuff. This basic stuff that we have, and it's really good. And so, yeah, I don't see the reason why we could not go to the higher levels. And especially if we're talking about higher time frame, we have some kind of impulse structure there. We kind of trying to see some impulse structure there, but it's not confirmed for myself. Maybe somebody can confirm, but I don't know. Let's filter out these guys by tokens. So tokens. So Shiba Inu on the top of the list. Like if we're gonna dismiss Tether and USDC. So if we're gonna ignore some stable coins that the Shiba Inu Chainlink on the top two, then what we have. So what is Leo? I don't really know what about this. Uniswap, Pepe. So this is kind of top. And Matic, Polygon, whatever. And BitTensor is also on the top. Interesting. It's not cheap, so I don't really like to even talk about this because it's already not cheap. It's already hard to push to the upside. So yeah. Render. What is render over here? Going to downside. IMX having a little different price action. Avia. So it's a Avia is one of our picks for long term, and we're still kind of looking for this price action to actually uncover and go through 150 and 160. That's going to be amazing. But right now we still don't have this move to the upside. So yeah, this was tokens. So sure didn't work right here, but it is what it is. Right now we are in some kind of area which I'm not really sure about. Let's quickly take a look on the higher time frames and try to spot some interesting levels. So we are really close to all-time high. All-time high is 99.42, and right now we're 9832. So this is the area. And so this is three levels that I would like to see and would like to have on my chart, and another one right here as well. So market recovery is really good. Like if we compare it to Bitcoin, there is no words actually to say. This recovered to the full. So this kind of looks like it's gonna continue to the bull side. It's gonna continue to the upside for next period. I think S&P 500 is looking the same. I checked it yesterday for myself, so I'm pretty sure about that. So here we got So we are locked in these two uh, z- levels, and right now we are breaking through these levels. So which means there is a tiny chance that we could go to the higher level. So I mean that's what can happen, right? So I'm gonna stick with these levels. I'm gonna synchronize with my charts. Oh, so yeah. So looking for this one, how it's gonna treat us, I don't know. But it is what it is. $63,000 on Bitcoin. We kind of struggling over here. We're kind of struggling. Right. So we are 1 hour on this live stream. About we are up about $1,000 at the moment. However, we need to hold above $63,000 to break and take some profits. I'm long from 62, and right now we're at 63. So $1,000 plus on this one. I'm not closing right now. I'm waiting for my target. But my stop loss moved to take profit. So if the move, if this is the reversal from the price action, my uh, profit's gonna be like 100 bucks from this trade, which I'm kind of happy about. So yeah, yeah. There's a chance that we're gonna come back down to 62, 600s, things like this. So this kind of trend is not so sustainable at this area. You can see that we cannot break through 63 to 100 and actually go there. So I'm just kind of still looking for this one. Nasdaq is well, I mean, that's hard to say that is double top, but it is what it is. It could be a double top, right? So if it's a double top, then we can short from here with a tight stop loss once again. But that's not for sure. I'm not really sure about that. We we can be in the bulls area, and this kind of a long squeeze over here was the first signal that that's bulls in charge. This is not a short squeeze. So I think I'm gonna skip it. I don't really know if I'm gonna see some better setup on the Nasdaq. I'm gonna try it, but right now I don't just see this as a good setup for any side. Like if you're gonna break through it, that's gonna be amazing. But I would be happy. I should say I would be happy to stay away from this trade. And by the way, did you read the tip of the day? So the tip of the day: use stop loss orders to automatically limit potential losses on every trade. That's what I talk about today. That we had the entry on 97.93, and we had a stop loss at 9800. That's the key. If you're not having stop loss, you're gonna be chopped up. You're gonna be chopped up really fast, and you're gonna lose some some money really fast. And yesterday tip of the day, let me check what we had yesterday. Never chase a trade. Missing a trade was better than answering a bad trade. There will be always more opportunities. That's 100% true. I mean, yesterday we didn't open the trade on the live, and I was happy about that because the market was kind of crazy. And so yeah, so right now you can see over here the Nasdaq is pulling to the upside, which is pretty good. Um, that's what we are. Didn't expect, but at least it's happening, and I love to see that. I guess somebody having fun and somebody having profits over here. Um, so pulling to the upside really, really strong. Um, the next level to see it's 99.35, and the Bitcoin doing the same thing. It's kind of pulling back from this support line which we draw just a few minutes ago. Let's hope we're gonna get some nice profits over here. Um, Trying to break Nasdaq, breaking more 843, 845 on the table right now, looking for 845, 235, 230. Well, moving kind of good. We still have higher highs, higher lows situation over here. So we're moving to the upside. Nice, 350. Another daily high. Man, 353. I'm kind of happy with this profit. I'm kind of happy with this trade. I don't know if we can push to the high, to the to the higher, but yeah, I'm worrying about this. This is good profits to me. What about Nazi? So Nasdaq is on 94, 845. Kind of, yep, it's breaking, trying to go to 50s, and 50s is a really important level. And Bitcoin is here is looks like rejection. But overall, it's looking nice. Overall, it's looking nice. So let's see. Can we break through? Nasdaq is trying to break 50s. Trying to break 50s right there. That's a huge level. No, rejecting. And Bitcoin is kind of start rejecting. Um, I don't know, guys. I think to take profits over here. I'm looking for really decent profits over this day, and I really think to close it. I don't want to be greedy on this one, so that's it. 1,000 bucks profit here. So I close the trade, and once again. So I took a trade here, 1,000 bucks profits. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this, and yeah, I love you all, and see you next time. Till tomorrow.